Today we're going to drive a little bit of American muscle. Not just any American muscle, but these here, the Dodge Challenger. This here is the 392 that we're going to test drive, and also the most anticipated car probably of the year, or for muscle car enthusiasts, is the new Challenger SRT Hellcat. The special thing about the Hellcat, it is the most powerful muscle car ever produced. It's 707 horsepower, and we're going to get a chance to take it on the road and on the track. There is no mistaking when you see the Dodge Challenger. Whether new or old, it's the iconic muscle car look that everybody wants. So for 2015, the completely re-engineered Challenger retains its good looks, but just gets a little bit more style.
Well, from an exterior standpoint, the vehicle was designed based on the 1971 model. And again, when you look at it from the front, you can see the split grille design, and again, that's tailored off the 71. From a hood standpoint, a couple of different new hood designs. The snorkels on the RT trim levels and SXTs are brought forward a little bit. Again, drawing from that history, that rich heritage, and on an RT trim level, you start seeing HID headlamps coming in standard, which give it a really nice rich look. LED fog lamps on the lineup as well. And then when you get into the whole SRT trim levels, again, unique hood design there. And when you get into the Hellcat, really unique feature is it's got a ram air intake right on the driver's side headlamps. So again, all important for cooling that engine that puts out 707 horsepower, 650 pound-feet of torque.
The interior of the previous Challenger was a little dated, and the 2015 gets a complete redesign and puts it on par with other Chrysler products now. Their 7-inch center gauge display and 8.4-inch Uconnect system now comes standard on all models except the base SXT. Speaking of standard features, the new Challenger is extremely well equipped. The SXT Plus, which is the next model up from the base, even includes heated and ventilated seats, a heated steering wheel, backup camera, 20-inch wheels, and keyless start, just to name a few. All this for only $32,995. That's a lot of car for the money. There are 4 engine options for the Challenger now. First is a 3.6-liter Pentastar found in the base SXT and SXT Plus. It puts out 305 horsepower and 268 foot-pounds of torque. That's followed by 3 Hemi V8s, a 5.7-liter found in the RT with 375 horses and 410 foot-pounds of torque, the 6.4-liter with 485 horsepower and 475 foot-pounds of torque, and the fire-breathing 6.2-liter supercharged Hellcat Hemi, pumping out a whopping 707 horsepower and 650 foot-pounds of torque. I had a chance to drive most models on the street and was really impressed of how small they drive. These are large cars, and I remember the older Challengers feeling a lot more clumsy. Of course, the 3.6 Pentastar was very tractable in the city, but my concern was, how would a car with over 700 horses handle the city streets? Or maybe I should reword it, how would I be able to handle 700 horses? The Hellcat passed the street test with flying colors. I'm really surprised how well behaved and subdued this Wildcat can be when asked. The great thing about the 6.4 and the supercharged 6.2-liter is that they both possess so much torque that in the city you barely have to touch the pedal. With the track settings turned off, the ride was firm but not harsh. The exhaust was surprisingly quiet in town unless you put your foot down to wake the cat up. Sometimes you have to remind yourself that this Hellcat is an extreme animal. Think of this, you're driving a car that has 4 to 5 times the amount of power of an average street car. The drivetrain is capable of burning 1.5 gallons of fuel a minute. So with my calculations, if you could drive at full throttle continuously, you'd run out of gas in about 12 minutes. Of course, some on-track instruction was welcomed since I've never driven on this track and never driven a car with this much power.
Go in. This track definitely always sucks you into turning in early, so wait for your turn-in cones.
Okay. The Hellcat can be equipped with a TorqueFlite 8-speed automatic transmission or a 6-speed manual that comes right out of a Viper. I'm driving the auto, and with the car set in track mode, this is one aggressive transmission.
The Hellcat.
Boy, those are hard shifts. Just even taking it easy, are they?
No,
Pretty snappy.
It's pretty raw. I mean, it's the real deal.
Wow. I've got like an 8th throttle.
Exactly. We're going 80 miles an hour. Hard to the brakes, 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 brakes.
Of course, acceleration and speed is important on the track, but equally important are good brakes. The 6-piston Brembos with 15.5 rotors proved to be very powerful, stable, and fade-free. Jumping into other cars like the RT Hemi without this brake setup was instantly noticeable.
Good brakes. Good. Looking for your apex all the way over there. Nice little constant throttle through here.
Yep.
Good. Brush the brakes. Get it turned down.
A little too early on that one,
A
I
little
think.
too early. This whole track is kind of like that. It sucks you in to turn in too early. So just be patient. Good. Unwind. Start unwinding. There you go. Good. There we go. Brakes. Wait for it. There we go. Turn it down. Feet on throttle. Unwind.
A car like this deserves a lot of respect. The power can help you or hurt you.
Unwind, 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 unwind.
Yep.
Gotta unwind a little sooner there. The one thing everybody has a problem with
Yeah.
is they're gassing with the wheel turn, so just be conscious.
I've never driven a full-on race car, but I'm sure this is pretty close.
Most times street cars you can't, it doesn't do anything bad, but with this much horsepower, this is like driving an ALMS car or something, right? 700 horsepower?
Yep.
About half the tire that you have in the ALMS car.
So not only is this car powerful, it really handles well, doesn't it?
Exactly.
It's amazing.
Which is impressive. I mean, it's from the outside, I didn't expect that.
It's a big car.
It is. I mean, just the overall platform, but man, it doesn't feel like it when you're driving it.
No.
If you're looking for the ultimate cat to hunt down some prey, look no further, as this Hellcat is the real deal, and at around 64,000 Canadian, it's the best bang that you can get for your buck.